as fans, it sound away. You know what I mean? Sound like you're not loyal. It sound like you're not. Sound like you lost the passion pretty much. Because if you're going to say, I prefer not to go to the Olympics.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their views on the latest happening in the world of sports. Now, we have reactions from both Yohan Blake and Asafa Powell as it relates to the vaccine and their participation in the Olympics. But before we go into the details, we see that you've been watching and liking our videos. We also want you to be part of the Sports DTM family by clicking that subscribe button below. If your subscribe button is still red, it simply means that you have not yet subscribed. So hit that subscribe button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Analyst Yohan Blake says, I rather miss the Olympics than take the vaccine. I'm not talking about it. I don't want to talk about it right now, but I have my reasons. But I rather not take the vaccine and miss the Olympics. This is what Yohan said.
Yeah, my mind still stay strong. I don't want any vaccine. I rather miss the Olympics than taking the vaccine. So I'm not taking it. I don't really want to get into it right now, but I have my reasons.
Asafa, on the other hand, says, might as well I take it. If I don't, might as well I just retire. This is what Asafa said.
Well, I think if I'm against it, that means I should retire right now because I think it's going to be mandatory. And it's like a visa. You don't have a visa, you can't travel, to the US or to wherever in the world. So, I think it's mandatory to get the vaccine. I'm not with it, but I don't think I have a choice but to get it. So I think for the athletes, they really need to rethink it because you definitely need the vaccine before you can go and compete.
Analyst, having heard those comments on the vaccine and their willingness to participate in the Olympics, what are your views on this?
Boy, I don't know if to describe it, but I mean, Blake is 31. The next Olympic come around is 35. I almost think that this will give him a good chance, without, say, Usain Bolt, being there to don't want to outshine him, but Usain Bolt being there, this is a good opportunity for him. So why not just pony up, get the vaccine down, and show up? I represent the country. I really don't know. Yeah, it's his personal choice, but I almost think it's his job, and taking the vaccine is a part of his job to travel. So I guess he's probably not making any money this year, because without that, there will be no travel really.
Well, he did indicate that he was looking forward to going international in May. But Brookie, what are your thoughts on these comments?
Well, Kurt, fellow analysts, Yohan Blake is calling time in his career. Obviously, he has had a lot of experience over the years. Some of them very serious health challenges would have involved using the needle at some point in time. And put it this way, some of us are afraid of a needle, right? The vaccine may call for the use of a needle, and obviously Yohan Blake may have had some tough experiences dealing with a needle. And as such, it may be just that instead of taking the needle, he's saying, look, let me call time on my career. It's not worth it.
Ricky.
Well, Kurt, I really don't know Yohan's thought process on this. but I'm sure the vaccine is made up differently from other substances. And even if his fear is that this vaccine will trigger some adverse effects in a PED test, I'm certain that it won't, because it doesn't have those kind of chemicals in it. So
how do you know?
The ingredients are on the bottle, and they would have been tested. And based on what the Tokyo Olympic Committee said, the vaccine isn't mandatory, but if persons want to take it, they can take it. So obviously, the vaccine is safe for runners, athletes, throwers, jumpers, swimmers. So Yohan, you have nothing to worry about, sir. You won't fail a PED test if you take this vaccine. So that's my thought.
You think that's why he's afraid?
I don't know, but probably he's wearing a tinfoil hat also. So, but you know, at the end of the day, to each his own.
Ah, boy. Bro, Eddie, Blake did indicated that he has his reasons, but he wished not to share them right now. But what are your thoughts on his views, as well as Asafa on the flip side, saying that, hey, if me don't take the vaccine, might as well I retire?
I mean, the beast is an adult, you know. He's able to make his own decisions. But
Still the beast are the blessed one.
As fans, it sound away, you know what I mean? Sound like you're not loyal, sound like you lost the passion pretty much. Because if you're going to say, I prefer not to go to the Olympics, doesn't sound good. Again, we don't know what the reasons are, but I guess we have to just leave him to that, because we don't know. Probably he's afraid of the eagle.
Afraid of the eagle.
On the other hand, with Asafa, I think Asafa is pretty much looking to prolong his career. So definitely he will go ahead and take the vaccine. There's no problem with the vaccine for him. He still wants to win at the highest level. I don't know if probably his past is best, but he's still
he's feeling good, man. He says he's feeling good.
Yeah, and you know Asafa is all about getting the money as well. So you don't want to really stop the money aspect. So he'll do whatever it is to continue his career.
Why not? But Tigat, what's your view on this?
Yes. Good night. I think Mr. Blake need to get educated on this vaccination thing. I think because he don't know about the vaccine, and maybe he's getting word off the street or some rum talk, and he's making this decision about this vaccination thing. Because I think it was maybe some time ago he was ready to go to the Olympic, and now he's saying that he's not taking a vaccination to go to it. But I think they need to educate all athletes, if it's mandatory for them to take the vaccine, educate them about the vaccine. And I guess when you understand the vaccine, then I guess you'll have a change of mind, a change of heart to go represent the country. But I think you need to be educated. Asafa, it's just a word going around, because a lot of people they are afraid to take the vaccine. Don't know why. You understand? But they need to be educated about the vaccine. So Asafa, Yohan Blake, all the athletes, all professional athletes need to be educated about the vaccine before they make a decision. All right? That's my take.
Ray, Asafa says that might as well I take the vaccine. He's not for it, but right now, him think it's better to take it and prolong his career, make some more money rather than make such a decision right now.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it was expected that Asafa would probably be retiring already. So why not just take this, go on some circuit? We're not Olympics, probably have one more year next year. you know, because this thing is going to prolong into next year too. And a vaccine might be the only thing that allows you to travel from country to country and take part. So if it's that, you know, you have to provide and stuff like that, you just have to do that. That's just one more tool for you working. Apart from training, that is just one more tool for you to get a chance to work. So yeah, I agree with him wholeheartedly. You know, get it done and so you can perform.
Brookie, your view on Asafa's position, but before you give Asafa's position, the concern that Yohan Blake has raised is something that a lot of persons share, don't you think?
Yes, Kurt. So Yohan Blake is sharing a very valid concern, one that is not just shared by athletes, but also some people in medical circles. If you're around, you'll hear some grumbles in terms of not taking the vaccine. These ones came about pretty quickly, faster than the normal prescribed time of 15 to 18 months, you know. And as such, people are a bit skeptical about it. It's a great lockdown and an inconvenience for everyone. You know, so Yohan Blake is not alone, but I mean, yeah, it just sounds like he's afraid of an eagle though. But just thinking about it in general, in terms of even for Asafa Powell, he's understanding that to ply his trade, he has to be able to move about. Thankfully, the Olympics, the International Olympics Association has not made it mandatory for athletes to take the vaccine. They encourage them, as well as in terms of for transportation purposes. Not every nation has made it mandatory. All they require in some instances is to just have a negative test within 24 to 72 hours. So that's another option. But Asafa is being very clear. If it is that I have to do this to be able to move around, I'll do this. Look, Jamaica is maybe one of the highest vaccinated countries in the world, probably in the region. So it is something that is there from before. You just want to make sure that it is safe. And usually when you have something new, people are a little bit skeptical in terms of how to approach it.
Okay. Asafa has a chance of winning any medal at the Olympics.
No. Asafa just wants some appearance.
Come on, Ricky,
right
perfect,
now.
man.
The only medal Asafa might win is if we run in a 4x1 and he participates. That's if he makes it to the Olympics.
You can't write off the sub-10 King, Eddie.
No, we're not going to do that to Asafa. Definitely not. So big up the entire MVP camp.
Isn't it a good year for him to win, by the way? Who is out there? No Bolt, probably no Blake.
He can't beat Nesta, can't beat Julian.
This not look good.
Probably can't beat Nigel Ellis. He can't beat Michael Stevens.
He said he's in good shape, very good shape. Watch out.
Probably all Yohan can beat him.
Yohan might run.
You think Asafa stand a chance at this Olympics?
Well, you see, it's not normal like first time. First time we could watch, you know, the athletes, them performing, the Golden League and all various track and field events happening there. You could watch them and then you can make a prediction. At this present time, nothing going on. They're just training in their backyard. You understand? So you don't know what is going to happen. You understand? You don't know what is going to happen. Yeah, and then remember, you know, when Asafa didn't win any medal, it was pressure, you know, crowd pressure and everything. Now you're gonna have less people in the stadium and maybe you can relax and focus. You understand? All these things. So you don't know. So me not go right on. It might see all the athletes them come out having a lot of weight. So let's wait and see what's going to happen.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle, where we look at Asafa's view on the vaccine as well as Blake's view on the vaccine. We just want to say that our views on this channel are non-medical, So we don't want you to take it too serious. And if you have questions as it relates to the vaccine, please speak to a medical practitioner or search the Ministry of Health's website for information on the vaccine. At this particular time, the vaccine is non-mandatory for athletes traveling to the Olympics, but we don't know what the next phase will be. So we want to hear your views on this one. Should Blake take the vaccine, or what are your concerns as it relates to the vaccine? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you think Asafa Powell has a chance of winning a medal at the Olympics or even qualifying for the Olympics? As well as who are the persons who are out there who can beat Asafa or Blake? Let us hear your comments in the section below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.